Yo, you know what it is. One time for the one time when the milkman slides, he gotta hit you with a good morning.
Good morning. I'm Just Bri.
Yo, I hope you are all starting your day the right way, tapped in the only way you should be, locked in with Milk and Bri to get it started the right way. Bri,
What up?
how you feeling?
I actually feel really good this morning. Well rested. You know, it's amazing what a good night's sleep could do for a person. It's crazy. So I went to bed really early yesterday to counteract not getting any sleep the night before. And
radical idea.
Yeah, I went to bed at like 9:30 and I woke up naturally at like 5:50 this morning.
Ooh.
And so
how you like that?
I mean, I could go for sleeping just a little later. Like you know what really aggravates me? And this is
what's that?
I hate being up before the sun. Like the sun's job is to wake up. You know what I mean? So
right.
Why am I up before this bitch?
It's the natural. It's the natural rooster. If the sun ain't woke, why am I woke? You know what I mean?
So I could have went just a little longer. Just let the sun get up before me. But well rested today, ready to tackle the day.
Yo, quality good times. I myself was struggling to get up this morning. Not necessarily struggling, but I had got up at like 4 and my stomach was hurting. And that's not something you want to deal with at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then when the alarm went off at 6:30, I wasn't quite ready. Yeah. And I was like, I'm gonna lay here for like 5 minutes. And then I looked at the phone, it had been 3 minutes, and I was like, just get up. You know.
I know when I like press my snooze and I be thinking like, you're not even gonna fall back asleep in the snooze time. And if you do, then you ain't gonna want to get up when the snooze go off. So
you know how dangerous I am? I ain't even hit the snooze. That's how dangerous I am. Ooh. And I still that's why 3 minutes felt like a million. When you're not tracking
the back of your head. Yeah.
Bruh, you know what it be like.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
And then I didn't have to get up to wake Liam up today because he doesn't have school. Good morning, Chris.
Yo, what up, cuzzo? Am I okay? Drink it up.
And so I didn't have to wake him up. So I could have slept technically till like, I don't know, 7, but
okay. Not today.
No. And then the problem was I was trying to do too much before the show. I'm like, well, I got time to fit in this. I done did the dishes.
You're really getting it in. Yeah.
Got a load of clothes ready to wash. Like separated the clothes.
Yeah.
Cleaned the kitchen. I was feeding the dogs right before when you like, hey, you gonna? I'm like, oh yeah, let me.
We gonna do this thing today. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go on and hop up over here.
Well, I have my phone with me because you usually text me, so I was waiting for the text. Like I'm gonna just keep doing chores until he texts me.
Not I'm gonna keep doing chores. I'm gonna just keep doing chores till he hit me because that's my indicator that I need to stop. I don't even think that you could call it a chore because, like I said, not that like it's your favorite thing to do, but it's definitely like a part of your routine. Like cleaning is like a thing you do.
Yeah.
Like that's just, not to get too into your OCD tendencies. Live on Monday morning. Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
Yo.
And that's how you know that I went to bed early.
Yeah, you went to bed early.
What happened?
That's why.
Because I didn't even clean the kitchen before I went to bed.
Mm.
Did you still not download
it? You know I like to let my arms out. I just don't do
like every day. What do you mean?
That's not true. I'm about to say I haven't let my arms out on the show in a while. I mean, I let you see my arms, but I haven't actually I ain't put the out there on the, it's been a while.
Like he could just still wear a t-shirt and it will still show.
That's true. Let's see here. He says no bayang today. You know what, Cuzzo? I intentionally didn't want to disappoint 2 days in a row.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hold up. Not the banging. The banging. Oh. Fuck no, not the banging. The banging. Oh. Fuck no, not the bang, bitch. That shit ain't it, bitch. That shit is ugly as the fuck. Take it out, bitch.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I didn't know it was fixing to do all that. I didn't know it was fixing to do all that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know.
Okay, now I see why he's spelling it that way.
He all about
now it makes so much more sense.
Get your bayang together, okay? Get your bayang together. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, that's hilarious. Now I see
you out here doing a lot with your bayangs. That's all I'm saying. You out here doing a lot with your bayangs. Well, before we get things super underway, if y'all wouldn't mind liking, sharing this thing up, tag a friend. You don't want to deprive nobody of all this goodness on today. It is Trending Tuesdays. I got a list. I feel like I want to start with the RIP though, and I know it's sad. I don't want to bring the energy down, and I don't know that you've seen it, even though you've been up. And one of your other favorite things besides cleaning and scrolling, did you see that the 5-time Grammy Award winner Roberta Flack has left us at the age of 88?
I did not.
Yes. Can you believe it? Come on, man. I know, right? Killing me softly.
Like, all of the legends are...
Man, you know...
My mom is
R.I.P. Roberta Flack. Exactly. If you were born in the 80s, like you remember like seeing Roberta Flack cassette tapes. Right? Like if your parents had some flavor, it was some Roberta Flack.
It didn't matter. My parents had albums up until good mid-90s. They still used albums. They had a record player and they had albums, and we had the milk crates, and they were full of the albums. Like, I still remember like Atlantic Star, The Temptation. Like, I can remember the cover of the albums,
Yeah. I ain't never heard Cuzzo or seen Cuzzo make a retraction ever in life.
He said he ain't listened to the end.
He said apparently it has gone too far.
I wasn't trying to call her a bitch. I was just saying.
He said it's gone too far, and I cannot condone this. Okay, I cannot condone this. We good,
Chris. Right. We good. I thought it was funny.
Yo, and low key, when I downloaded this morning, I literally only listened to the first few seconds. I was like, okay, bayang, let's go. R.I.P. Roberta Flack. Hopefully, she didn't leave us with a bayang. Some other sad news. I don't know if it's sad. I don't know that I've ever been there. Maybe I have. It had to have been with a mom or somebody like a mom. To Joann's. Are you familiar with Joann's, the crafting store?
Yes. Joanne.
Apparently.
Yes.
Apparently they was up trying to sell the old business, and they were unable to find a new buyer. And so 800 Joann stores, all of them, every single one of them will be
them.
closing. It ain't gonna be like Blockbuster will still one. Every Joann's is gonna be closing. You're gonna have to go to, I don't know, Hobby Lobby. Be careful, Hobby Lobby gonna be packed.
Fabric at?
Hobby Lobby out of Walmart, in the back of Walmart. You know Walmart got a little fabric.
Still?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't go to Walmart.
I don't feel like I've seen fabric at Walmart in a long time.
You don't go to Walmart.
That's true.
But I don't feel like I've seen fabric at Walmart in a long time. Well, tell me,
but
friend.
The last time that I've been to a Walmart, I was just at a Walmart though with Layla when I took her back to school. So I will say I was inside of a Walmart in January, and we had left the food section and went and got her personal items, and then we needed toilet paper, which was back by the food section. So we walked to Walmart, and I don't recall seeing no fabric section.
I didn't see no fabrics. I mean, are you sure you hit every section? You went by electronics, you went by household
fabric section
goods.
in Walmart in a minute. Like, I remember buying fabric from Walmart when I was in, home ec back in the 8th grade. It was when I went to Roosevelt. So that had to be in the 8th grade.
Yeah.
And I made some shorts with colorful music signs. They looked like Lisa Frank. Was
this middle school?
Yeah, 8th grade when I went to Roosevelt.
Ooh, tag me in when it's my turn. Let me tell you about my shorts.
But no, I was just gonna say that's around the last time I remember Walmart selling fabrics. In the store. They might have it online. Hell, you can buy caskets online at Walmart. But you really can.
You can get anything online at Walmart. Well, that's because Walmart.com has turned into Amazon, which means that you can order anything from anybody from anywhere. Just pay them and they'll get it to you.
Yeah, but I don't think they got. Hey, if you got a Walmart that got fabric in the store, drop it in the comments. Let us know, because I don't think Walmart got fabric in the store no more.
Right. So I feel like I've got to transition into a very trending subject right now.
Wait, you wanted to tell us about your shorts?
Oh, I do, and that's why I'm transitioning into this very trending subject right now. It was a very amazing segue that I didn't even anticipate, but all things work according, because that's just who we are. There is a new trend going around called the "You're So Funny" trend. Are you familiar?
No.
All right, this is TikTok sensation. Wow, it's all over the place right now. What's happening is folks are like taking a sip of their coffee, smiling into the camera, and they're putting across the screen, "You're so funny," and then they proceed to tell a traumatic childhood story. And so this reminds me of a time when I was a young juvenile, middle school, if you would, where a young Raymond, not yet the Milk Gilmer, is in middle school, and he's in home economics, where he is completed cooking, and he has scared his teacher to death by pretending to put his hand in the garbage disposal. He has sat through the quarter of boring classroom where you learn about health and nutrition, and now he is in the section where you're going to sew. And my favorite part about sewing class is utilizing the pedal and making it sound like a race car. So I got in trouble a lot for wearing those little machines out. However, you did have to make some projects. And the tragic part for me is that I couldn't afford fabric. I don't even know when I knew Walmart had fabric, but it certainly wasn't then. Because I was the poor round mound of middle school who had to go through the leftover scrap box to build his project. However, what does the budding Milk do? What he always does. He turns that lemon into lemonade. He takes that hurdle and he makes it a great day. Because he scrounges up enough fabric to make some Daffy Duck black shorts for guess who? The only person they'd fit at the time. The young one. And he wore them little shorts. It was some little black shorts with like a Daffy Duck patch on them. I thought I was doing something. I had my own little gosh bagosh. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Cheers to you. Good morning. I didn't even see the young one in the comments. Do you remember those shorts, young one? You was like 2 or 3.
I doubt he remembers it. If he was 2 or 3.
He was like 2 or 3. He said, "See how they do me. See how they do me." Hey man, I was happy to have somebody wearing my little designer shorts, my Daffy Duck Milk Just Bri designer clothes. Speaking of stores though, where we speaking of stores? I don't know. Horrible transition.
I can tell you, my sister did me a lot better.
Okay, tell me about it.
So sorry about that, Cullen. But when my sister was in home ec, I had a little rocking chair, and she made me little pillows for the top and the bottom of my rocking chair.
Okay,
little pillows. So she did me a lot better. Sorry, Cullen.
I also had to make a locker thing. It was like, I don't know, like you always knew the folks.
We had to make a locker thing too.
Did you make a locker thing? A locker pocket, I think they called it.
And then I made a book cover, and I made a little tissue holder for the little tissues. Yeah.
Oh, you mean like the little bitty portable pack?
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
You was having way too much fun in
I was good. I was making project after project.
First of all, let me tell you now, I could thread that machine. I could get my what they call it.
I still have a sewing machine.
What's that little joker called that you got to put that thread around your little sister piece that you? No, is it called a spool? You know where you got to wind it up and put it down in the thing.
The spindle?
Is that what it's called?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, you got to have the spool of thread, but then you also got to wind it around that little bitty circular thing. You got to wind a little bit of thread around that little bitty circular thing. The bobbin. Is that called a bobbin?
The thing at the bottom that goes in and out.
Yeah. Did it just come to me? It came to me. Did y'all see it live and live in color? Look, he said the thimble. Look, we got folks out here guessing the eye.
Right, because you wasn't describing it good.
I wasn't describing it good at all. Y'all would never do that. Nope, never would. So let me see where I'm going next here. Okay, you want to talk about Lester Holt or you want to talk about Denny's? I'm gonna let you choose. You know who Lester Holt is?
I feel like he is one of the he is a TV person.
Yes, he's on television.
And he be the narrator in one of my murder shows. I just can't think of which one it is right now.
That's what we're saying. Okay, well, he is the anchor for NBC Nightly News.
Okay.
And he is stepping down after, I believe, a decade with the program at 65 years old. The question that I have is, because I don't know that too many young people actually care about Lester Holt nor him stepping down, is that I remember, like, as a kid, like the Walter Cronkites, the Dan Rathers of
maybe
the world.
He's still going to be doing murder TV.
Okay. Maybe so. My point is like I feel like they stayed forever. It was like once you got that job, you stayed there till you was almost dead. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't something that you just gave up all willy-nilly because you done fought your whole life to get that job. Like in terms of like being the anchor of
it probably pays a lot better now than
news.
It used to, so they can afford to retire earlier.
Okay, is that what that is? They're like, you know what? I really enjoyed it.
Legit, that's my assumption. Like, because the game show hosts and stuff, they do the same thing. So my only theory is that they make more money now,
yeah,
and so they can afford to retire early. Because I mean, yeah, you can do it if you enjoy it till you old, but ain't the point of life to like make money and then enjoy it?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I just feel like I'm like, what happened to the days where your nightly news anchor, you carried
or
with
maybe
you?
he has like a unknown. A lot of times, if they have like an unknown health problem or a health scare
You're right.
or
You're
something
right. You're
like
right.
that, then they take off because again, they want to enjoy the life that's left. So I don't know. And
I've
maybe
always
he's still doing Murder TV.
I've always been a fan of NBC. I don't know that you know this about me, but you remember Tim from college.
Mm-hmm.
You remember Tim from college?
Mm-hmm,
So Tim was a huge fan of NBC, and that rubbed off on me. And he wanted to be a NBC news anchor morning show. And I said, well, hell, I want to be a morning NBC news anchor. And then, of course, got into radio and TV and all that stuff. And then here I am all these years later doing podcasts with one of my besties. But being that, I always still in the back of my mind wonder what it would be like to wake up every morning at 6:30 to be ready to go.
You would be waking up earlier than 6:30. Let me tell you that. You'd be waking up at like 4 to go to work.
Exactly. I would have to get up at like 4, right? Because right now I get up at 6:30 for us to be live at 7:30-ish. I'd have to get there at 4 to be ready to go live at 7. But I always wanted to be sitting on the couch when they said live from Studio 1A and Rockefeller Plaza. This is today on NBC. And then you hear the NBC music and the peacock comes across the screen and then they pan over to the cast sitting on the couch.
Yeah, I've never wanted that. Never wanted that.
Yeah.
I feel like just watching certain morning shows, the women always talk about how early they gotta get up, and it's never been like something I want to do.
Right. Colin said he can't retire.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't that the point? He does have some health issues. See, I'm telling you, that's usually what it is.
Well, shout out Lester Holt. Good luck in your retirement. I hope you are able to enjoy all of that bread that you have spent your life earning. So well deserved, and hats off to you, my guy. Well done as the anchor NBC Nightly News. The last one for today is Denny's. And apparently last week we talked about the trending price of eggs. And eggs are getting so outrageous that apparently Denny's is now going to be charging extra in certain location for eggs based on egg prices. And the first thing that came to my mind was they apparently cannot be buying them from Trader Joe's. Because if they were getting their eggs, if they were getting their eggs from Trader Joe's, there's no way they'd be trying to charge more people. Well, that is if the story was accurate. Bri?
So last week I did go to see the play Clue. And on my way home, I did stop at Trader Joe's. I was not able to take video or photo because my phone is old, right?
It's like reading Rainbow. You're just going to have to take her word for it.
You're just going to have to take my word for it. My phone is old and I only have 6% left. And especially when it's cold outside, my battery just dropped real fast, right? And I needed my phone to be able to use my Apple Wallet to tap onto the train and the bus to get home.
Of course.
So to not be stranded downtown and have to walk home in the cold, because that's not going to happen. Like I was really too far. I would have.
Nobody wants that.
But
who's signing up for that? No thanks.
Anywho,
right.
I went to Trader Joe's, and the eggs are way cheaper. But
okay, come on, tell me what it was looking like. Tell me what it was looking like.
$2.99 through
under $3
to it was a range because they had like, first of all, they had like no name brands. It said like Mrs. J's eggs. Like, I don't know where these eggs are coming from.
Remember we talked about they were locally sourced, so Mrs. J probably collects those eggs regularly in the morning in her chicken egg basket. Okay.
So they had like different people, you know, people's eggs, these people's eggs. And then they had white eggs versus brown eggs, organic, cage-free. So it's a lot of different like things of eggs.
Okay.
And a lot of options. So the price
might be overwhelming to choose.
From $2.99 to $4.19.
Okay. So
but
the
here's
highest
the thing.
was $4.19.
The highest was $4.19.
That's still cheaper than most eggs in the store.
Yeah. But and those were like organic, cage-free, you know.
Fed with no GMOs and all this. Yeah.
But the thing is, they do have a limit. You are only allowed to buy 2 cartons.
Oh, so if you was trying to flip eggs,
you cannot flip eggs from Trader Joe's.
Okay,
and so Denny's can't be getting their eggs from Trader Joe's because they have a 2-carton limit.
Because I'm trying to tell you right now, if I had a Trader Joe's in my community, you know how folks be on Marketplace selling plates?
Yeah.
I'd be selling eggs, 2 dozen a day. What you mean? Actually, I'd probably go to Trader Joe's a few times a day. Hey, and that's going to be, because look, if I get the $2.99 eggs, right, and I just sell them for $3.50,
you could make it
I
work.
can make an extra $2 a day on my salary just by going to Trader.
Me and the boys could go. We could each buy 2 cartons. We only going to use a carton a day.
Right.
You know, we can flip the other carton. We could make it work, right?
Well,
if I wanted to start a business.
I was just trying to figure what the margin would be. And you see, I chose 50 cents because I'm like, well, if we're getting them for $2.99, people are not going to pay $4 because they might as well just go to the store, right? Because then they're going to pay like, what, $4.50 or something like that?
Yeah.
Or are they going to save 50 cents to mess with our $4 eggs? Or do we got to come back to $3.50? I don't know.
Here's the thing. I don't know who you would sell them to because I ain't buying eggs off Marketplace. But I know there's people who would. I know there's people who would.
Are you kidding me? Folks is out here buying plates from strangers. At least my eggs are still in the shell.
Crazy stuff.
At least my eggs are still in the shell.
Like, I never understood that. Like,
hey,
before I buy a plate, can I come look at your
aunties? It's gonna be aunties' plates. And then it's going to be Sissy's laundry baskets. And then it's going to be Milk's eggs. All on the same thing. Just, you can get whatever you're looking for. You can go get whatever you're looking for. Somebody will. You're right, they will. Are you kidding me?
Somebody will.
They're going to buy the mess out them eggs. And I ain't got but 1 egg in my fridge right now. I could go for some $2.99 eggs.
And then where do you meet them to exchange the eggs? Like, I hate to have to pull out my gun on somebody over some eggs.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Oh, you always go the worst case scenario.
I'm just thinking. I mean, I live in Chicago.
It's like, hey, man, up them eggs, homie. Hey, up them eggs, yo. What you out here doing with them eggs? You know you shouldn't be walking around with that many eggs. You know you're going to have to come up off them now, don't you? You want to go home? You want to have scrambled eggs? You want to go home? You want to have scrambled eggs? What's going on? What just happened right now? Did I just go training day over eggs? What's happening right now?
Oh goodness.
Yo, Bri, I feel like we got started a little late today, but you know what? It is almost 1/4 the hour.
Yeah.
Notifications are still coming in. We appreciate everybody rocking with us on this morning.
I gotta go to work.
Yeah, it tis be about that time. We got to go ahead and get to work.
Can I say though, yesterday for me having no sleep, I got assigned one of my favorite things to do, and I went through my list and did so much. Like I was on fire yesterday for having no sleep.
Let's go. You know, I was productive as heck too, and I didn't get done until 7 o'clock last night, and I didn't get home till after 8. And then I stayed up late. You know what? I had my Monday on Tuesday. You had your Tuesday on Tuesday. I don't know. But whether you started your Monday on Tuesday or your Tuesday on Tuesday, it's our job to make it a great day. No matter what comes your way, whether it's a little bubble in your guts that you got to try to overcome at 4 a.m., or whether it's an unexpected extra task at work that you find out at 3:55 and you get off at 4. I don't know what's going to happen today. But you know what I do know? I know that whatever happens, it's our job to make the best out of it. And if, by chance, you decide to go ahead and throw a smile across the room, try to make somebody's day, you never know what impact it'll actually have. You be going through things, I be going through things, everybody be going through things. So let's be a little more tolerant of each other in the world today and share a little more love, spread some smiles. Bri, why do I encourage folks to make it a great day?
Because great days don't just happen. You got to make them great.
You got to make them great. Go ye out into the world and be ye great. Until next time, I am the Milkman.
And I'm Just Bri.
Yo, we'll see you same time, same place tomorrow morning. We out of here.
All right.